Hello, today I wanted to remind you to reduce, reuse, and recycle. I also wanted to talk to you about fine motor skills. Fine motor skills, that means using your hands. So, for example, when I pick up a crayon and I'm coloring or writing my name with it, I'm using my fingers. It takes a lot of coordination. It's fine motor skills, small motor skills. Oh, that's hard to do. Gross motor skills, that's big movements. So when I'm walking and my arms are moving, those are gross motor skills. My legs are gross motor skills. I wanted to do 5 little ducks, and what I had to do is I didn't want to use any new material. So I went to my recycling, and that's where I go to find pieces of construction paper or felt, which are big enough to keep for another time. If you look on the back, you can see that this is why it went in the recycling. I had a to-do list, I crossed it out and threw it in my special recycling, and I'm glad I did because this piece of paper really came in handy. Folded it in half, 5 little ducks. This green piece of paper, it also came from my recycling. I would have preferred to use glue, didn't have any, but that didn't stop me from doing my personal best. So I had a stapler handy and I stapled all along the side, but I didn't staple here, so it's like a pocket. And inside, I have my ducks. I used my blue marker to make some waves, and I also made a hill. So, this is kind of like a game. I'm right-handed. That means I use my right hand to paint, draw, to dig a hole in the sand using a shovel, and as a result, I'm not very good with my left hand. So this is an activity you can do to practice your fine motor skills. So watch how I do this. I'm going to put my mother duck on this side. And these are not ducklings, they're not baby ducks, they're just little ducks. And if you notice this one here, you can see the pen that I used to trace it. If I turn it this way, no one would ever know. And I thought about making another yellow duck, but I thought, you know what, this is a good reminder to reduce, reuse, recycle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my right hand to pick up the ducks and put them here. And every time I have to take one duck away, I'm going to use my left hand. If I get really good with my left hand, I can change it up. So this is how it goes. My left hand has an L. 5 little ducks went out to play over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went out to play over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went out to play over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went out to play over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 but only 1 little duck came back. 1 little duck went out to play over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. But no little ducks came back, back, back. No little ducks went out to play over the hill and far away. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. And all 5 little ducks came back. You probably noticed that when I had all 5 ducks on one side, the blue side, it took my right hand a lot longer to pick them up without ripping them or crumpling them to put them on this side. It was a lot of work. And when it came to the part of the song where Mother Duck said quack, 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 I really had to rush it. But by the time the song got closer to the end, and I only had the one little duck, I was able to play a little bit more with it. When I had no little ducks, I was able for the mother duck to have a little bit more fun with her, moving her around. Now, maybe you have a little brother or sister who's a toddler, or maybe you were in a car accident or something, or for whatever reason you have a broken hand or a hand that just doesn't work as well as the other one. Instead of having ducks, this is my solution. Reduce, reuse, recycle. This big one, this is going to be the mother duck. So I just crumpled her up, and I got 5 other little pieces of paper that I crumpled up as well. Now I won't sing the whole song again, but you get the idea. 5 little ducks went out to play. You can move them like this. Mother duck said quack, 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 quack. It's easier to pick up. Remember, reduce, reuse, and recycle.